a year or two, I don't know, since my Kingdom Hearts Let's Play, and I finally have a sequel for you. But it's not Kingdom Hearts 2, it's instead Rechain of Memories, which is more like Kingdom Hearts 1.5, but not the remake collection, no. I am going to be playing on beginner mode. I've played this before, but I'm still going to go for standard mode in order to show that I can play it good. I'm pretty sure that my streaming settings are working right. I'm not exactly sure. Wait, real quick. I should probably actually fix this. Okay, believe it or not, guys, I actually have been on this stream for about a year. See, recently, eventually, as much as one display, I ran into a problem. Screen accidentally has a copyright thing. I don't know what to do. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. I actually don't know how to mute the game. Now, how do I keep it from sharing the song? I think I know how to. Sorry, there's something I have to do. So, I got copyright hit because I let, in the final episode of my Kingdom Hearts 1 Let's Play, I actually let it just, play the music. And I need to find some way to fix that, honestly, actually. There probably is some way to do it. Settings. Maybe there's an audio management in the settings. I'm looking for the areas for audio. Audio device mate. Just measuring level. Okay. So now you guys won't be able to hear anything. But for now, that's all I can do, actually, I believe. The opening music. Sorry, no music by copyright once again. I was like here to personally be on it. Don't worry, I have my audio set up so I won't get hit by copyright again. I'm just gonna turn back on audio as soon as we get past this scene. Actually, I'm just gonna skip the scene. Skip event. Here we are inside the intro to the game. This was one of the first cuts. This was like the first cutscene ever. I look like I'm turning back on the music already. I'm sorry. Just so you can hear the voice acting square, I hope you understand. Now this is a computer watching me that just understands it's the music. But I don't think this is even copyrighted music at this point, I'm not sure of. But here we are on the end.
However, in order to claim it, dear to you.
Anemone! That's a plush of me inside of a cage. Like how I'm inside of a cage, except my cage is a lot bigger. And the one that enters will probably wind up going insane because it has 7 quintillion rooms. It's called Castle Oblivion. So yeah, there it is, the large and terrible Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. No, I mean Castle Oblivion. But this game does kind of suck. I actually, Chain of Memories is my least favorite Kingdom Hearts game. It's only honestly because I don't like the card system. But if I'm going to play it in proper order, then I should actually do this before 2, then Birth by Sleep. Terrible. And honestly, I've never played this game on standard. I've always played it on beginner, so I might have some problems. But I want to show that I'm a decent person, so I will play throughout on my Let's Plays, all of them on medium mode.
Hey, you think it's okay to order GM?
If I have to change the mid-game, then I have to change the mid-game. I could always just restart and get back to where I am on beginner mode if I get too badly stuck.
Because now that you mention it, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Seriously? Me too. One look at this castle, and I just knew. Our very best friends. They're here.
Yes, great minds think alike.
Wait, hey, hold on. It can't be just a coincidence. Yep, I had it too. I had the exact same feeling.
Gosh, maybe it's contagious.
All right. That way, to the door. Are you scared?
Hey, fellas, should we shut the door behind us before we go? Sora!
You couldn't guess. I'm the bad guy.
Who are you?
Sadly, we have 0 viewers right now. If we pick up any, that could be nice. Donald, I think you're off your magic game.
I should think it's obvious. The moment you set foot in this castle, you forgot every spell and every ability you ever knew. In this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. That is the way in Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion?
Here you will meet people that you have known in the past, and you will meet people you miss.
I miss? Riku! You mean Riku's here?
If what you want is to find him.
What'd you do?
I merely sampled your memories, and from them, I made this. To reunite with those you hold dear.
What's this? A card?
It is a promise for the reunion you seek. Hold the card to open the door, and beyond it a new world. Proceed, Sora. To lose and claim new, or to claim new only to lose.
What's going on? Believe it or not, Marluxia isn't completely and utterly wrong. Riku is inside this castle. In fact, 2 of them are. Also, Mickey's inside this castle. Just Sora's going the wrong way. He's going up when he should be going down. I'll say that. Never mind, I'm not going to be spoilers. It's the second story of this game in which you play as Riku, guided by Mickey. If you remember, Riku was the best friend / kind of villain / good guy by the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. But essentially, with this card, I can unlock a door that'll lead me to the world. So I got rid of the gummy ship missions and introduced the card mechanic. This game's highly based around cards. This can't be right. We're in Traverse Town! What you see isn't real. This town is an illusion created by your memories engraved in that card. My memories? Forget about that, Sora. We lost Donald and Goofy. Donald, Goofy! Guys, where are you? What did you do with them? They are at the mercy of the cards now. Master the cards, and their strength will be yours again. It's time to show him. Okay, I have some pretty good cards. Let's see. I have 15 cards. Hey, Donald, he became a card. Let's combine them. Kia! Donald! Use your blizzard technique! The cards you use vanish, but they will reappear to aid you time and again. Cards are the hearts of your friends. Everything in this castle is ruled by cards! Whether an enemy or a door confronts you, cards are the only way to proceed. But you mustn't forget your own strength. Charge, roll, and jump. First, aim for yourself. Move, then use the cards. So yeah, instead of attacking, we can use a card. You now know how to use your strength, but it would be of no use if you lose sight of your opponent. I wonder if you can catch me. Good. Every move you make causes a card to disappear. If you use up all your cards, you will be unable to act. But there is a solution. Keep using cards until you run out, and I will show you. Side person, that's a glorified tutorial. Here! There, my last 3 cards. Now no card can defeat you. You have no more cards and relative no power. If you want that power back, you must focus. If the cards are ours, return to you, and they will. Reloading cards. Quickly select the reload card. Hold X reload card. My deck is back from the graveyard. The strength of your heart brought back the lost cards. You can recall spent cards at any time. You need only to wish, but each time you do, the cards will take longer to return. The cards are by no means unlimited. Use them wisely. Anticipate the flow of battle and choose the most effective cards. You may use any card in your deck. The 4 card types you use in battle are grouped into 2 wider categories. The first category includes attack cards, magic cards, and item cards. The secondary category consists entirely of enemy cards. Use cards from a different category. To use cards from a different category... Oh, I do have an enemy card already. It's Shadow. Cards will empower you, whether you are attacking or defending. But it is up to you to decide when to attack and when to defend. Do not forget that! Okay, glorified tutorial man. I will now vanish, seeing as you have completed my tutorial. Donald and Goofy are now cards. Are you two alright? Where have you been? You tell us when you opened the door, we saw a strange light. And the rest is just blank. Gee, that doesn't help. Try to remember what happened. I have to keep in my journal of the date. Hey Donald, where do I get these new clothes? What? Me too, Goofy. Somebody's been messing with our clothes. Could it be the cards again? That is for you to ponder. Master the cards and make your way through the castle. But from here, you walk alone. Alone? We can't let Sora go alone. Yeah, Sora can't do anything without our help. Thanks a lot, Donald. You sure you'll be okay? Of course. You want me to go alone? Fine, I can take care of myself. The hero speaks boldly. Go then, the rest of Castle Oblivion awaits. Walk the event and use of latent memory, and you shall meet someone dear to you. I've got a bad feeling about this. Relax, Chimney. I'm ready for any tricks he's got up his sleeves. How hard can it be to figure out these cards? All you have to do is use one in front of that door over there. You can tell this game's a card-based RPG. It's a genre that not many people use, but it essentially means you fight with cards, but still an RPG. It will perform the following actions in the field. Let me stop reading tutorials. Yeah, my discussions around the options about it work. Jammed in? I don't know. Anyway, let's hit that door. Well, no, that's how it works in normal train. Whatever, before I can do anything else, it wants me to break a barrel or something, doesn't it? Yep, it does. And it will give me a card. Blizzard level 5. So also the numbers of my cards matter too, believe it or not. They affect the strength of the card. Large objects can be lifted and thrown. I'll press Ouch and press X, triangle left. Yeah, that is combat ready. Many will strike his heartless and begin combat. Believe it or not, combat is card-centric. Man, I can't do sleight kicking? I don't know. Can I? Yeah, I can. Because the first rated mechanic in this game is called sleight. Here! essentially combos. You're trading other your cards, but the first card in the flight you can't recharge anymore. Wild crash! Wow! Certain flights have special abilities, like the one I just did. Well, I have 2 guards that can unlock doors. Let's use this card to unlock this door. Moments reprieve create a room that's just a safe. That's the only purpose. As you can see, depending on which card I use to form a room, it'll form the room that way. Also, as you can see, I can actually craft my own deck. And I have more than one deck. I have several decks. So for now, why don't we look at what cards I currently have in my deck. Also, potions are a very useful card in the deck, because they can quickly reload. A couple of cards. Also, I can put this blizzard in here. But also, as you can see, you have a limited amount of CP or card points. Which represents the limits of your ability to build your deck. My current limit is 275, which I am inside of. So yeah, there we go. I just edited my deck for the first time. I can also, in here, just real quick, use another door to form another room called Tranquil Darkness. Which will room that definitely Heartless will spawn in.
Yeah.
But I can fight these Heartless for sure, which means more levels. Now let me show you a unique slide. So I don't have access to that slide yet. So also using slice, believe it or not, will allow me to make my cards stronger. So the enemy's cards won't be able to break my cards as easily. But as you know, slice do have a weakness. Being the weakness that I already told you about, pretty much. I never really used slice much in my playthroughs of this game, but I feel like that might make it easier and more enjoyable experience. As you can see, certain cards are just rubbish. Like this level 3 E-card. If I stack with some other rubbish cards, though, it'll become a level 11 trickler card, which makes it much more useful. Essentially, since I have a very weak deck right now, the best thing I can do might be using slice. As long as using slice, it burns out from my cards. As you can see, certain cards are pretty much useless by their own because they'll get broken. But if I stack them with other cards, they can become more powerful. The zeros are actually the most powerful types of cards in the game. Goofy and Donald cards will every once in a while be dropped by enemies inside of battle. And here I have my level up system. I have my choice of what to upgrade. So, for instance, I can get a new sliding dash. So, it means... Okay, so, it needs to be 3 attack cards of the same type, meaning the same keyblade, that add up to in between 10 and 15. Let me show you that new sliding dash slide. So let's see, here's a 3. If I stack to a 4, that's a 7. So if I add us another 3, that's a sliding dash. Sliding dash! As you saw there, slides can be quite useful. Allow you to effectively use otherwise cards. Since this deck is almost entirely filled with weak cards right now, slides are very useful at this point in the game. They'll get progressively less useful as I go on. Also, if you don't know, slides will only take away the first card using them. Freeze! Zeros are a wild card. If you play them first, any card will break them. But if you play them second, it'll break any card. Those are Moogle points, which I can use to buy new cards for my deck. This is currently pretty weak, so it's nice that I can buy new cards for it. Obviously, right here I have a sliding dash, which is an effective use of my weak card. 2, one of them for good measure, let's throw in a stronger card in there too. Let's pop that, and then I can restore some of my cards. Let's say one of my weak cards, like this 3, stack with a 4, and then like a 2, and then I have a much stronger combo, being a 9. We'll take this 1, combine up this 4, and then stack with this stronger card, being a 7, and I get a sliding dash rather than a level 1 card. And it might be only one time use card, but it's better than using that weak card by itself. So this one I'm gonna play their attack so I can shatter the 0. But as you can see, if the 0 shatters something, they can then shatter it back. So essentially now narrowed down my deck to my stronger card. Maybe taking down these 4s and 2s would be nice. So let's do a couple more sliding dashes. But as you can see, there's limited cards left in my deck. I only have 8 left, but those are my 8 strongest cards, pretty much. Let's get off one more sliding dash, and I'll be down to just my 8 strongest cards. Then I'll be down to just my 7 strongest cards. It might only be 7 strong cards, but they'll be like my 7 strongest cards that I would have kept around and not burnt up during slides. That's the idea of using slides. Partially they can narrow down their deck, which early game will be pretty weak. So let's this time boost my HP instead of learning a new slide. So yeah, I'm just gonna alternate between all 3 of the leveling options. So this is a story-based door. Certain doors let you progress in the story pretty much. So let's use my 4 and this key of beginnings in order to progress in the story of the world. Essentially, I've been spending a lot of these episodes just explaining the card-based system, because it's such a far departure from what you guys saw in Kingdom Hearts 1. It's a pretty unique combat system too. Fighting alone isn't as easy as I thought. Don't pop out of nowhere like that. It's not our fault. We don't know what's going on. Yeah. Pluto! Peacekeeping stranger, what's Pluto doing here? There's nothing strange about this. We came to Traverse Town with Pluto, didn't we? Did we? No, wait. According to my journal, it was before, or you missed sorta. Hey, you came to town with Pluto. Fuck, he's right. We were chasing after Pluto, and that's how we ended up in Castle Oblivion. But aren't we in Traverse Town? Well, it's not really Traverse Town. I think the card created this Traverse Town inside Castle Oblivion. Who cares about all that? It's too confusing. I don't know where we are, but let's keep moving forward, defeating Heartless. They'll get somewhere. You'd better be careful, or it's the Heartless that are going to defeat you. If you remember, this is based on our memory. So this is Leon when he had just met Sora. When he's like, I shouldn't have considered to build the power of the Keyblade. Leon, it's you. What are you doing in Castle Oblivion? Castle Oblivion, what are you talking about? This is Traverse Town. How do you know my name? Who are you? I've never met you. I've liked you before. Quit playing, Leon. We all fought the Heartless together. You know that. Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know your names. You don't? Sorry. I can't believe it. How can you have forgotten about us? I feel for you, but you got the wrong guy. Happens all the time. Don't take it so personally, Sora. You do know his name. Now, hold on. Why do I know your name? You think Leon's just kidding around? If he is, it's not funny. Sora's really upset. Who's kidding around, Goofy? You and Donald are the ones who... Hey! I don't get it. Something's wrong with my memory. What's happening here? I don't know, Leon. Maybe Air was onto something after all. She says she sent some uncanny kind of power and asked us to look into it. Well, this is as uncanny as it gets. Maybe you should take Sora to see Aerith. Yuffie, you know my name. Yep, looks like you know mine too. You know him? Nope, total stranger. But I definitely know his name. Strange, yes. But convenient, we can skip the introductions. How is it that you can accept a situation so easily? I don't get you. Well, I'm gonna go. I'll run around. I want to find Aerith and Leon. You give them a grand tour. Oh, Aerith in. See you later. Man, still no viewers. That sucks. I guess it's no use pondering over it. Come on, follow me. But there are Heartless ones around town. I better teach you how to protect yourself in battle. The leader will properly teach us about slights here. See the number printed on your cards. They range from 0 to 9. Higher cards mean stronger cards. If you and your enemy both play a card at the same time, the higher card wins. Go on, try it out. See how it works? Playing a card higher than your opponent and breaking through their defense is called a card break. Playing a lower card results in your attack being deflected. Even powerful cards can be deflected if the enemy's card is higher. Whereas on the losing side of a break, it's wide open to attack, so don't let that person be you. Cards with 0 unless your value are special. No matter what card the enemy plays, you can break it with the 0 card. But if you play the 0 card too soon, the enemy can break it with any card they play. In other words, the most powerful card becomes last, and useless if it comes first. Try to make the most of it. Card values also affect the assembling a deck. Keep that in mind. Now, it's time to teach you how to stock cards. You don't have to use battle cards one at a time. You can always assemble 3 cards and use them all at once. This is called stocking cards. Stocking cards than using them in freeze is much stronger than using cards individually. Go on, give it a try. Stock any 3 cards in your deck. Specifically trying to teach me how to use slides here, but I already showed you guys how to do that. But I'll bring it up. So yeah, there I have a 15. The sum of your 3 stock cards becomes the value you play. The value is usually high and hard to break. Combo attack deals a lot of damage. Don't go back. Show me what you can do. Hiya! Combo attacks are the only benefit of stocking cards. Choose your card carefully and you can unleash special abilities called slides. Slides come in varieties and each has its own unique card combination. You should try it out once. You've collected more cards and learned a slide or 2. But keep one thing in mind. Every time you use stock cards, you lose the first card you pick. You can't reload it. The last card won't return until the end of the battle. Relying only on slides will cause your cards to run out. That means trouble. There is a way to get around it. Like playing a weak card as your first card, followed by 2 strong cards in order to get a high value slide. Think you've got the hang of it, Sora? Yeah, more or less. I picked up the rest. I'll pick up the rest of it, and I fight some real battles. Here, I found this lying around. You can take it. Remember what I told you, and make good use of it. Simba. So yeah, that's a summon card and a key of guidance. A key of guidance will unlock the next story room, you're gonna guess. We've been recording for about 37 minutes, but I'm not gonna add that Simba to my deck until the 6 cards, which is actually pretty useful too. And as you can see, it barely fits inside of our current CP limit. Next time I level up, I'm gonna upgrade my CP. But I would like to have some better slides than sliding dash. Sliding dash is at least useful for now. It's a good way to use my weak cards whenever I run into one. A card that generally won't be able to do anything. I make like a 5 out of them like that, and they become pretty useful that way. Here I have a level 2 card. I guess I could add to my deck if I want to make my deck a bit more powerful, but it's just... Yeah, I guess it will just make my deck weaker. Pretty much useless. Yeah, I don't really need that. Kingdom Key, level 2. Just good to bring up, but you can't get cards by doing that, though. Essentially, doing battles will not, but also get... Yeah, essentially, you're going to a card you don't want to use by itself, which is pretty weak of a card. You can always just throw it with Slight. And again, working on making a Slight. Because honestly, it doesn't, the card, because... Essentially, let's try how Slight works. So, let's get to a card that I don't want. Like, maybe this Sweet. Afterwards, I can stop this foot, and then I can get Sliding Dash out of that 3. That was pretty much useless by itself. 2, 1, I'm gonna throw in a 0 for good measure, and I get a 3. That was pretty much a bad use of a Slight. But, it was just an example. Then I can use this potion, and restore some of my cards. Okay. So, friends, I can for now just use my cards as I please, since they're pretty strong cards that I have right now. But eventually I'll get to these 3, which aren't very strong cards. But I can put them together with a 2 and a 1, which are also weak cards, in order to make a 5. Plus, of the 3 heads up instead of 1. So that's essentially the use of sliding and stocking cards. It allows you to get over any weak cards you might have, but you'll have a lot of it earlier in the game. short-term item cards will be more effective. So like potions and e-fruits. E-fruits you could tell would restock my magic cards compared to potions restocking my attack cards. That's how it works. Also, cure cards will heal me. Although this battle I got a preemptive strike, essentially. Meaning I get to an advantage inside the fight, and the fact that the Heartless will start out of sleep. Here! As you can see, this turns into a level 7 potion in here. That's what's called the card amplifier. It can be pretty useful. See, as you can see, I have to use my Wii cards in order to make a run. So they this one an enemy attacks. In order to break their card. Simba, I beckon thee! Roar! That's what summon cards can do. Let's increase the CP of my deck. That means I can hold more cards inside my deck. That's another new slot. So now, for my extra CP, I can add that attack card to my deck. As you can see, this game does have level ups and stuff. Level up, you get new cards. Yeah, it's pretty useful to level up inside this game because it allows you to make a stronger deck, pretty much. Slide and dash! Level 5 triplet! Pop this potion real quick. Sliding dash! Yeah! Potion time! So I think you slice more often in the earlier game than in the later game. In the later game, at the very late game, you actually get the ability to fully get rid of the disadvantage of slice, pretty much. But essentially, in order to use slice properly, you have to keep weak cards inside your deck. That are only slice starter cards. So yeah, if you want to do that, you can, for sure. Keep slice starter cards inside your deck. I still don't like to do it. But I think this game, I want to actually try out more slice than I normally do. Generally, I'll use them only for the early game. And then once they start getting the ability to have high-level cards in my deck and only high-level cards, I just have only high-level cards, and I can actually bounce them with weaker cards in order to make a slice. I don't know whether to say nice to meet you or good to see you again. I don't think I know you, but I still feel like you belong here. Yeah, exactly, like we've met before. Like we never met, but it still doesn't feel weird to know your name. But I'm telling you, we have met. We took on the Heartless together. We were a team. It feels like you're right, but I can't remember. But I guess you won't remember what you told me. And all the best, and we sealed the keyhole. We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other. So you do remember. He's right, Leon. I remember you saying that too. I guess I can't write it off as a coincidence then. I don't have any memory of it, but somehow I still remember. I think your heart is doing the remembering for us. My heart? I don't know you, Sora, but your heart is full of memories of us together. As memories must resonate in our hearts too. Maybe they tell us things we couldn't otherwise know. So you're saying that Sora's memories are affecting ours. His memories do seem to have a sort of power. Maybe it's like that guy said. It's been this town is just an illusion. I'm thinking my memory's created. And maybe something special to you in this town. And there's someone special to you in this town. How do you, I get it. My memories are resonating with you. Or saying, yeah. Yeah, a friend of mine is somewhere in this town. I mean, Castle Oblivion. Castle Oblivion, what's that? There aren't any castles in here. Not quite what I mean. You're still not sure or what's going on yourself, right? Right, you just got here after all. I want you to take a better look around. Okay, I'm getting sick of doing the voices constantly. This game's almost 99% text. I'm not doing all the voices. All of that reading is starting to hurt. So key and proof will generally take you to the boss room of its world. Being the final area of it, obviously. Yeah, finish the key to guidance, and now I can go through this door to continue. And you have 7 or higher cards, though. I'm not sure if I even have any of those. I do not. But, you know how zeros work very good in any room. On any bat. You know how zeros are the most powerful type of card, and the wild cards can break anything. Same thing with doors, bitch! They can open up any door! I have a 0! Door! Open up to me! 0! Oh my god, the mighty 0! Over there that I have a spring end card that can protect. Sliding dash! Yeah! Ching! Boom shakalaka! Next thing that I should learn is actually another slide. The slide dash can be kind of annoying to use sometimes. I can like use the paddle card as soon as I started. It was an accident. But sliding dash! Boom shakalaka! So your starting card for your slide should always be weak. So here I need 1 random green card. So I'm gonna use this green one that's pretty much useless in any scenario except for this one in order to unlock the door to the boss fight. Also, boss fights will always give you an enemy card. And any card, as Marluxia explained, is a different type of card than an attack card, which is what cards have been using. Essentially, you have main deck cards and then side deck cards, and then like extra deck cards. Enemy cards can act in a major way, but don't exactly attack. They do that boost my attacks or boost my defense. What do you know? It's Sora. Gosh, maybe he should leave. Don't you want to see the Heartless? No, we don't. So this is all the bosses in this game are bosses from Kingdom Hearts 1. Seeing as this game is similar events like previous Kingdom Hearts 1 memories. Incarnate, so here it is, the mighty God Armor Reborn! Dun-dun-dun, boss fight in the game. Sliding dash! Simba, I'm found! Roar, I am Simba! Yeah! Simba, go! Oh wait, that card is a Mickey Zero card. They're very useful. God damn it, I lost it. They're very useful and they can only drop during boss fights. Oh, my Hero card's almost 6, so I can use it pretty good. Here I have Mickey Hero card. Let me show you the power of Mickey Hero! And Mickey Hero, I can't be stopped when my white influence the field around me, pretty much. Like, for instance, making guard armor fall apart. Goofy smash! Simba, go! See, I have to reload my deck. Real quick. Get ready for the Mickey Mouse Zero card! Followed by the Super Smash Mega Bash! Dino Foresight Mega Sight! Ching! I have ready for you a Super Goofy Super Smash! Singapore! I used the wrong starting card. Let's reload my deck real quick so I can get a last card to finish up this fight, hopefully. Maybe a 4 so I can get enough to a 10 or something. Something that. Okay, so I'm gonna get a sliding dash! So all I need to do is that, and Goofy Super Smash! Here! Yeah, boom, I beat the boss with an epic slide, baby! As you can see, I put a few of the guys. I introduced you guys to the normal combat and the slight mechanic and everything inside this game, pretty much. Yeah, now it's now on the level up chain, it's my turn to learn a new slide. See, and I have the guard armor enemy card. Oh yeah, I can't increase my HP when I meant to learn a new slate. God damn it. See, I always wanted to do the raid. Hopefully that'll work. Sorry, the friend was here. I don't think I'll find him in this town. But he's somewhere in this castle, I just know it. Castle? I guess whole town's inside this humongous castle. Ooh, that's rich. He's probably right, Stan. We may not understand what's going on, but Thor does. not, all your memories in this game are engineered just to brainwash you. Even her right here. But Alicia is trying to brainwash you throughout this entire game. Aerith is somewhat telling you the truth. But she's also trying to get you brainwashed. Good going now. Exactly. Sora's memories are, there's not exact copies of his memories from KS1. You might think they're close, but they're actually set up slightly tweaked to brainwash him, essentially, by the villain of the game. The mastermind in the shadows. He's a person who's already, believe it or not, you've already seen this mastermind in the shadows. You wouldn't know him, but he was in the shadows and we saw him. Anyway, for now, I'm going to leave you there, peeps, all around the world, right outside the exit to Traverse Town. We're about to move on to the next world, but first I'm going to say... Goodbye, peeps, all around the world. I'll see you next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Rechain, on Let's Stream Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. I'll be on air just in a second, so remember to stay tuned for Let's Stream Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, episode 2. How do I go off the air? Oh, wait, there, I missed it. Stop broadcasting.